Hello everyone. As you can see from my background, I am not at Sunset Mesa School today. Instead, I am recording from my house, from my living room, and specifically from my beautiful piano that I spend a lot of time at. And I've been lucky enough the last few weeks to be able to spend more time practicing, so I've enjoyed that. But today we are going to be talking about something, and I want to show you this word. And we're going to be talking about the word dynamics. Can you say that? Dynamics. Dynamics are how loud or how quiet we hear music or we perform music. So when I refer to the word dynamics, I'm referring to how loud or how quiet we hear a song. Up to this point, all grades have been introduced to two Italian words that we use to describe specific dynamics, and the first one is the Italian word for loud, and of course we know it's the letter F and it stands for forte. Can you say that with me? Forte. And forte means loud. Would you say that with me? Forte means loud. But sometimes I don't want to play music loud. I want to play music quiet. And so we use the Italian word piano. Would you say that? Piano. And piano means quiet. Would you say that with me? Piano means quiet. And before in class, I think I've talked to all the grades that piano does not mean soft. Soft is a texture that you feel. So the sweater today that I am playing is soft, but I can't hear it. Piano is a sound, quiet. Quiet is something I can hear. So I thought of what better way for you to get a demonstration of the difference between forte and piano when we talk about dynamics is for me to play a little musical example. So I'm going to play a very short piece on my piano, and of course the instrument piano is different from the Italian word piano, and I'm going to ask you to be listening detectives. And when you hear me play the part of the song that's loud, would you just raise your hand? And when you hear the part of the music that is piano, would you raise your hand? And I'm going to give you a little clue. Each section repeats, so if you didn't catch it the first time, it will repeat, and you'll have a second chance to guess whether the song, which part is forte and which part is piano. So I hope you could hear the difference between when I was playing loud and when I was playing quiet, or when I was playing forte and when I was playing piano. But we know when we sing, we can also use loud or quiet voices. So would you join me in clap, clap, clap your hands? And the first part of the song will be loud, forte. And then the second part, when we sing the la's, will be piano. And we'll use a quiet hands. I think you'll remember it this. It goes like this. Clap, clap, clap your hands together. Clap, clap, clap your hands together. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. Let's think of another way we could use our instruments, which are going to be our hands today. And I'm thinking about maybe hammering. Would you try hammering? So we're going to hammer forte on the first part of the song, and then when we get to the rhythm part of the la's, we're going to hammer quietly. Would you try that with me? Here we go. Hammer, hammer, hammer your hands together. Hammer, hammer, hammer your hands together. And let's think of another way we could use our instruments, our hands today. And I'm thinking of maybe swishing. So we're going to swish this way, which isn't very loud, so we might call that mezzo forte, which means medium loud. And then when we get to the quiet part, it's going to be very quiet. Here we go. Swish, swish, swish your hands together. Swish, swish, swish your hands together. La 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 la. And I'd like for you to think of some other ways that you could use your hands to play forte or piano, or you can add an instrument. And in last week's video, we talked about if you don't have something like rhythm sticks or a drum, you can look around your house and find something that you can use for an instrument. Before I go, I want to show you a website that I'm going to recommend that you go to. And at the bottom of this video, under the description, there I'm going to post this, and it's called musicplayonline.com. And when you go to this website, there are some links on the left-hand side of the paper and the left-hand side of the website and the right-hand side of the website. If you go to the right-hand column on this website, you'll see a header called Games. And if you scroll almost to the bottom of the games, you're going to see one called Loud Quiet. And it's just a fun, simple little game you can do to check to see how well you're listening for dynamics, forte and piano. And if you go to the left column of that web page, you're going to see some different tabs. And if you go to the listening tab, you're going to see it down here, you'll find one for a loud, quiet listening map. It's number 4, that will also help you check how you're listening for forte and piano, loud and quiet. So there we have it for this week. Thank you for joining me. I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.